Dr. Michael Aziz's Perfect 10 diet takes a hormonal approach to weight loss. He joins us this afternoon to explain. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, Allison. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I think I'm going to be doing better after I learn more about your diet. Can you just tell me briefly what is the Perfect 10 diet?
Yeah, the Perfect 10 diet is a plan that balances 10 key hormones so people lose weight fast, really fast, 10 to 14 pounds in the first 3 weeks. But I've had patients who lost up to 200 pounds, and you know the latest research shows that hormones are the key for weight loss.
All right, and what are those hormones and how do we control them?
Oh, I talk about several hormones on the Perfect 10 diet. I
Okay.
talk about insulin, which controls fat storage, thyroid, which controls our whole life, really, sex hormone, which are really the anti-aging hormones, and several others. Many of these hormones are not checked routinely by doctors, and if they're checked, they compare you to the age group, not the younger person you want to be.
I see. Now, you say that low-fat diets increase our hunger.
Yes, because low-fat diets...
We've always been told, eat low-fat, eat low-fat.
Yeah, this is really based on old information because low-fat diets are way too high in sugar, and sugar spikes insulin, which is a fat-storing hormone. So we always fail when we eat sugar. We have to follow more balanced approach.
Okay, so what fats can we eat? Because I'm assuming that doesn't mean I can eat a high-fat ice cream dish or something. It has to be a good fat, right?
I have a balanced formula on the Perfect 10 diet. I have a daily intake formula of 40% of calories from carbohydrate, 20% from protein, and 40% from fats, including natural fat, such as we have here.
Including butter?
Whole milk, yes, absolutely. Butter is great to balance sex hormone, which are the anti-aging hormones.
Okay, all right, if you say so. And you say natural foods are best.
Absolutely, because processed food wreaks havoc with our endocrine system and makes us hungry. So it's very, very important to stay away from refined carbohydrate, white bread, pasta. All the fat-free products contain high fructose corn syrup. So natural food.
Now, you mentioned staying young earlier. You say stay away from saturated fats to stay young?
Yes, you know, saturated fat have been cleared from heart disease, and butter has been cleared from heart disease, and these types of fat that we avoided for decades are good for us. So we have to go back to eating natural foods because they're good for the sex hormone, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and these are the hormones that are keeping us young.
Those are all included in the 10 hormones that we're supposed to manage?
Yes, I talk about insulin, but I also talk about sex hormones on the Perfect 10 diet.
All right, now, I have a question for you. How do you eat for better energy and for better mood?
It's very important to eat, again, natural foods, and then to eat the food that help with serotonin, such as, for example, eating fish.
I'm taking notes, yes.
Eating nuts.
Nuts?
Yes.
Any nuts?
All kinds of nuts are good for us.
Okay.
Natural fats, again, are great for balancing hormones and lowering insulin level, so it does improve mood. And there are types of food that help with energy, and especially like cortisol, like oranges.
Oh,
Foods
really?
that are very good in vitamin C, are very good to balance cortisol, which really, if we're stressed, we can gain weight. And cortisol is linked to belly fat. So the most important advice I can give people is we really have to relax. Every day we should relax at least for 10 minutes and do nothing to lower cortisol, and eating the right types of food that balance cortisol, another hormone I talk about.
Other than oranges, what else balances cortisol?
Citrus fruits, strawberries, red meat in moderation in small amounts, not a lot, because red meat is linked to cancer if you eat it a lot.
All right, I've taken plenty of notes. Dr. Aziz, thank you so much. Again, the book is The Perfect 10 Diet. Check it out, and you get to have a little butter and some with your eggs.